that was imprisoned in the Euphrates River are in Ghana now as I speak, ready to launch an attack to destroy Africa. There is a spirit called Nanopatapa. He gave a tax to the Gauls to protect the Africans. But it's a pity. The saddest part is when I see the African Americans, I feel ashamed for myself. Did the Africans know why the four horsemen of the apocalypse is first going to attack Africa? Because we are black people. Did you people know a meaning of a black man? That 50 things you see in Africa, do you know who they mean? They are the origins of the Sumerian gods, the Anunnakis, the descendants of the pharaohs. They are god kings. Some time ago, they were having the finest technology of all time, building the pyramid with spaceships, living as god kings. It's them who introduced Islam, not Prophet Muhammad. Even Prophet Muhammad, many believe he was black because his brother Hamza was a pure black man. The black people you see, useless. During the days of Governor Pania, the king of Egypt was a black man. And the archaeology team have found out who the black man is. The West will soon let people know. We live among you. You have discovered it is me. We were living as God kings. People were praying to us like the way Muslims pray in their mosques. Instead of Egypt, all the relics of Egypt, all the gods, they are black. The reason why Moses was not agreed to be king, that Ramesses intervened, is because Moses was a white man, a Hebrew, and the throne of Egypt was made for blacks. I know Dracule and many vampires rule Egypt as god kings. But the black people were fighting them. The Ethiopians were fighting them, believing they are false gods. That brought the war. That led to the Akkadian king. And today, what do you see? The gods of Egypt, descendants, are the most stupid of all. They have gold, diamond, bauxite, oil, manganese. And evil is the only thing they know. The former president, John Dramani Mahama, heard Donald Trump wanted to make me his vice president. The moment he heard that, he was desperate working with those who murdered my mother with a pillow and poisoned my father and making fun of their death. He joined them, blaspheming he will kill me. That is what the black man have become, evil. This is making me believe on the day they said he is responsible for Atamil's death. It is true, everyone in NDC know me, that I'm loyal to the party. But I don't have any position in the NDC party. So if Donald Trump have announced it, that he wants someone in your party to be his vice in the US, you have to celebrate it. But these people chose to join the farmers who murdered my mother with a pillow spiritually. And he was acting like me, saying, complaining how witches are abusing him with a dream that he will the all-skin guy, let's destroy him. So what do you think he would have done to those close to him? I'm loyal to the NDC. I'll visit the former chairman, Kofi Ato, or the executive. But John Mahama was not my friend. I didn't engage him. They will not allow you to do that. Because they knew I was working for the US. Kofi and I told them about me. And because they are parasites, they didn't allow me to see him. So is this the reason? The question is in hot basis. How many people have died because someone is jealous of them? How many people have died because of how they work hard for the companies they are in? Is this Kwamina Domo who was working in CNN only, or thousands, or millions? The former UN Secretary General, Dr. Kofi Annan, came to Ghana. The king of the Ashanti Hene, named him Bosomburu Kofi Annan. And they told him he is the president and the most powerful person on earth. So he said, US have a classified agency that collaborates with aliens. There is a Ghanaian citizen who is their leader. And it's written in Daniel 7 that King Nebuchadnezzar dreamed and saw a statue that the head is gold, bronze, silver, and the leg is iron. And the feet is clay and iron mixed. And a stone from heaven came to strike it down. That is written in Daniel 7. Kofi Annan explained that the person who is in charge of the kingdom of heaven coming to strike that statue is a Ghanaian. The moment your politicians in Ghana heard it, they started searching for me with the motive and intentions like, let's find him and kill him. Because that is what they do. Kofi Annan promised them global citizenship because the Western people in his office were making fun of him every day. The most powerful man on earth, United Nations Secretary General, see how your people are dying in the deserts. They are dying like flies. So he was ashamed. So he wanted to do global citizenship because he heard those who travel in the desert, when they go, they have money. That is enough to buy airplane tickets. So he designed a global citizenship that when you are going to abroad, you will not go for any visa. You just go for plane tickets, like the way you travel from Kumasi to Accra without any visa. They heard it. They killed him. And after they killed him, they say they will do the global citizenship by themselves. The Kofi Annan's wife came to the funeral. They told her to go and clean her lipstick. They insulted her and parasited her. It is not against any Ghanaian tradition to use lipstick on funeral. It's the witches who did that to parasite respect. If witches insult you, they clean it. It's a parasite belief. And his sons too, they did the same to them, saying the global citizenship. Kofi Annan plan, according to Lucifer Morningstar's dream, it have been damaged. I'm saying Lucifer Morningstar dream because Lucifer take orders from Yahweh. He built the Statue of Liberty to represent the statue of King Nebuchadnezzar. After King Nebuchadnezzar dreamed and saw his statue divided into four with the foot with clay and iron, that a kingdom from heaven will come and strike it. He searched for a wise man. He went to search for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who are astrologers who can travel to the stars. He visited that kingdom. So he designed a statue in the form of gold, believing he had formed an alliance with the aliens. It is that same strategy USA used, Russia used, Canada used, France used, all the space program communicating with aliens used. King Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible, before Egypt and the Sumerians, King Nebuchadnezzar was the first to do politics, synchronization with aliens. So after communicating with the aliens and having a peace treaty with them, he built the statue gold only, that he will rule earth forever and synchronize with the aliens. And God told him, no, I'll split the kingdom, so your time will end. He was having misunderstanding with God. So God cursed him that this is my plan. You cannot intervene. And since then, no king have been better than King Nebuchadnezzar. Because in his time, food was free, water was free, houses was free, everything was free. Witches who do evil were banned. False prophets who are provoking the gods, lying in the name of God, was put in the volcano. The time Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was born, he was having astrologists who can read the stars. And those astrologists was sent. I did that work. The Western people know. Was sent to find them. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were not biological sons of King Nebuchadnezzar. We were sent to fetch them, and we paid money. Because of that money we paid, almost all the royal treasury was paid to own them. The next chosen oracles, we designed a conspiracy that the money we are paying, why don't we use war to go for raiding, invade that city, turn everyone to slave, then the chosen one will be chosen secretly. So many prophets in the Bible predicted in favor of Babylon. And later on, they were working together with King Nebuchadnezzar. Daniel worked for King Nebuchadnezzar and later worked for Persia. Persia invaded Babylon. After the invasion, King Nebuchadnezzar fought single combat and lost. He fought two people. He lost at the same time. That is when he agreed God had forsaken him. I feel ashamed to gaze on Obama, both physically and spiritually, because I know he was working as a Pan-Africanist to let Black people regain our honor. But our brothers in Africa, they are bringing shame upon us. They are the reason why people don't respect African Americans. They think our brothers are stupid, so we are also stupid. We have gold, diamond, bauxite, but we live in misery. Nigeria got oil before Dubai. See what Dubai have done with their country. But the oil of Nigeria have fallen in the wrong hands. It is very sad. So if you are a Black man and you are in anywhere, people don't respect you. Or they think you are stupid like your Africans, brothers and sisters and politicians. who are more corrupt than any corrupt leader on earth. Now God is coming to destroy them. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. They have arrived and the Africans have seen them. For those who cannot see spiritually, they don't know what is going on. But the witches in Africa have seen. But they are not afraid. They have no panic or fears. They are willing to continue the evil, unprecedented, just like the way it's written in the Bible. They are blaming me for their misery. Yet, I'm not their president. I'm not a politician. And I don't hold any political ground. But they are blaming me. The most annoying part is when they are doing 6 months coronation and the rest. They call the witches to come and pray. I've never been called in any program for the state to even pray for the country before. But they are blaming me for their suffering. They call me their Esau, comparing me to Esau. I don't know how they take me for. For the CIA and the FBI, I told you I remain classified in Ghana. They didn't believe me because of how Ghanaians are behaving. I've not collected anything from them. If I work for the US government, the Chinese, the Japanese, all the countries who have space program, it does not give any Ghanaian a right to go and demand my salary, to involve himself in what I do. I'm giving an example. Let's say you are a police officer, a soldier, a firefighter, fire service, and you work for your country, a nurse, a doctor, or wherever hell you are. Any contract you have with the work, the company, the country you work for, is between you and your country. Your family members cannot go and say, this nurse is my relative. So anything that he is doing, half is for me because I've traded food for it. I'm Jacob. Both spiritually and physically. But those who don't have spiritual eye, they think if you go to hospital, it's just a physical work. It's more spiritual work than what false prophets are doing in church. A victim may come to hospital with stomach pain. You may prescribe drugs for the person. But if you don't have spiritual eye, you will never see the stomach pain is happening. Because when he go to toilet, someone parasited. When he eats, someone parasited. So he have animals on his stomach spiritually, creating pain for him. A victim will come with prostate enlargement. You may think it's physical. You may prescribe drugs for him. If you don't have a spiritual eye, you will never know the person's penis are used spiritually to have sex with people. That is why we have given him that illness. A victim will come with frequent urine. If you don't have spiritual eye as a doctor, you may write drugs for kidney treatments. And at the end, if you have a spiritual eye, you will know the person is urinating frequently because there is animals on his penis and his kidney creating the urine. So every doctor do more healing work, more than your pastors. in your churches. They are all fake. And after healing, they heal and cure the damages with drugs to change the reaction. Wounds are healed on its own. There is no drug in this planet that can heal illness. I repeat, especially the drugs in Africa. The way the Anunnakis designed humans, they were designed that if you sick, your body will heal itself. It's the functions of the brain. The second part of the brain has about 3 lobes. It is divided into 2. So that is how God did it. It is very sad. Very, very sad. Now, the 4 horsemen are in to destroy your brothers and sisters in Africa. What will you do now? Are you going to repent from your sins? Or you lie to God like the way you lie to rivers, the sea, demons, and now Yahweh himself? This is the saddest moment in my life. To see black people doing evil to a point that God descended from heaven to destroy them. For those who cannot see spiritually, you don't know what is going on. And those who can see spiritually don't want you to know. My whole life, just like the way Osama bin Laden was a classified agent for United States and living as a religious person, I live in Ghana as a spiritualist, doing spiritual programs. The moment I began to talk about the evil the witches are doing, they started criticizing me. The reason why the former president of the NDC and the head of state in ECOWAS want me dead is it is not because I'm the highly paid military man on it. It's not true. It is because they want me to use my power to join the witches to destroy innocent people, just like the way they do. So they are fooling this agent of the United States. He's better than us. We'll kill him. For what? What business do I have with you? They have someone called Judas to do that work for them. They call him Control. And they are threatening the US government. If you don't give us the loan we are demanding from IMF, we'll kill your agent. It's only terrorists who do that. And the US government who told them, then you too have to legalize gay. Then we give you the money. Wherever I'm doing, I didn't call any Africans. Africans have holy witches. And I'm following a map in Egypt. I repeat, the relics of Egypt transition that I'm following, Africans are not involved. Witches are not involved. Your Mahama Akufo-Addo and his ECOWAS fuckers came in from nowhere. I didn't summon them. They came in because that is what they do for their living. I was having a friend, JB Dankwa. He was a hard worker. We were building a hotel. They killed him just like that because he's performing better than them. It's not because he have offended them. If you don't believe me, use my work as an evidence. I didn't call them. I also warned them witches are not involved. But you see how they are fooling. Making threats. You kill him if you don't do this. In whose name? Okay, now they are involving themselves in what I'm doing. Who called them? Are they in because of me? Or they are in because of the farmers? But I will not blame anyone but the Asantehene. The throne of the Asante don't entertain that kind of witches. So they have a wise saying, those looking for glory for the Pokopan, we don't do evil against them. In Chi, they say the Ope Bibi Akokotoko, Yenina bro. The Ashanti can have two kind of priests. The soldiers, priestess, like the way the Romans having the red brothers who were soldiers, and the white priestess. One is called Tano Komfo and Komfo Brafo. Komfo Brafo is the soldiers, and Tano Komfo is the peacemaking priest. They all fight witches, just like the way the red brothers in Rome, whose record is recorded in the book of Revelation, praying in the altar of God for God to destroy evil. The Red Brothers, someone will say, who is the Red Brothers? 400 years ago, it's now getting to 450. Utap and Dragon was fighting fleas. If I say fleas, they are human, half demon, half God. It is them who were the owners of England. They were doing evil against the weak. So Utap and Dragon stood on his ground to fight them. They were having power to command trees to walk. So if you watch the Lord of the Rings movies and you see trees walking, it's a true story that happened. And the person who did it is alive. Some are in hell. They were having powers to command trees to walk. They fought the Red Brothers, and the glory of Rome won. And after Rome won the war, Rome took advantage on it to rule quarter of the globe because everyone was afraid of the glory of Rome. It is Merlin who chose to join the Romans in the name of the heaven king and Yahweh, just like the way I've joined the heaven God Yahweh against evil. The ECOWAS members who are saying we will shoot you, we will kill you, threatening the US government, using me as a hostage. Did anyone in Ghana ask them what business I have with them? I don't even have a friend in ECOWAS. I have no business with them. I don't even know them. Those in ECOWAS threatening we will kill Blacksun, we will shoot him in the head. They are using someone called Control. He's in Swami, close to the bank. He's the most evil wizard ever walk I've ever seen. And he's the first wizard of his kind who told me he is ready to go to hell, so he will do evil. He have seen demons and angels, and he said, I will sin till I get to hell. Okay, fine. Before you be angry with someone and try to kill him, you may have a misunderstanding between the two of you. Maybe the person is owing you don't want to pay, or the person have wronged you and you want to strike back. Those ECOWAS foolish fools What business do I have with them? I don't even know them. They heard I'm the highly paid military man on earth. They heard I'm intelligent. They heard I've collected money from the engineering companies. So I educate them spiritually and they involve themselves. The reason why they are saying they will shoot me is because in Africa, if you are wise and you try to educate them, in their eyes, goodness is evil and evil is good. So they will either shoot you in the head or make you mad. I know because of what they are doing, Joe Biden think I'll summon the aliens to invade Earth. That is what the Africans want, end of the world. Because their country, they have not done anything better there. Like the way you are, Donald Trump have expensive house, Trump Towers, that he don't want any alien ship to destroy it. They are head of states, they spend their money overseas. So when Africa ban, it doesn't concern them. I don't have any business with you. John Mahama, you are a fool. Now we are in war. It have left with the exchange of guns. We are already in war. The way Joe Biden is threatening Akufo-Addo to sign the anti-gay bill, Joe Biden have not given the entire total details of what brought the anti-gay bill sign. The witches in Ghana heard, the ECOWAS members heard I rule aliens. So they say if a man have sex with a woman, the man rule the woman. So they will come and do gay with me and rule aliens. He are saying they'll remove my heart, take off my head and the rest to rule aliens. So John Mahama, Akufo-Addo, the Nigerian president, all the ECOWAS members did a meeting that let's go and kill this person. Meanwhile, they don't pay me. I have no business with them. I don't have collaboration with their military. I own them nothing. Anything good that they see, they destroy it. So they heard you are a US agent. District 51 pay money for you. You are very rich. So whatever you are doing, we are in. They just came in to to destroy. I didn't summon them. The Africans who are involving themselves in my bloodline, why are they in? According to them, they are saying they are followers of Jacob. I was eating with someone in Ajenkwan. We were eating beans. Half of the beans remain, I ate it. And they are saying we are using it for witchcraft. So everything you are doing, half is for us. And the other half is for you. So you take half spiritually and take the other half physically. So the bloodline women, the bloodline is supposed to be me and Apollo, god of the sun. They started having sex with the women of the bloodline, saying they will give the remain to me. Started insulting the gods. They constructed the bridge, half. They say we have killed half of you. Half is for us. In whose name are they in? Joe Biden have to tell everyone the truth before we start this war. And I'll lead the front lines. But the military too, they don't want any war. They don't want to leave their family. Because this is the most stupid war history I've ever recorded. Someone is doing something, it doesn't concern you. You just went there to misbehave, to bring war upon the nation. That is why I'm saying it. I'm a classified agent for US. My department is the aliens. District 51, Area 51, wherever they call it. and the US government spend more money there. Ghanaians don't have a space program. There is no African country who have traveled to space before. They heard this agent is powerful, famous. And they started attacking me. We'll kill you, we'll shoot you. They even sent people to attack me in several occasions. If you ask them, they will say we are witches, we destroy anything good. Am I the one who gave them the witchcraft? If they are living in misery, am I responsible? Joe Biden have to tell them the truth and start the war. And this war is not for only US, it's for China, Russia, Germany, all the white countries who have a space program versus Africans. Until they tell the reason why, who gave them the audacity to involve themselves with something I have to do with the West. Because I didn't summon them. Do you know how much US government has spent on my agency? The debt US spent on my classified agency is more than the debt US is owing. And these fools came from nowhere and started misbehaving. John Mahama is involved, Akufo-Addo is involved, all 8 COAS members are involved, saying we'll kill you and take it. And they started calling me names. You are a madman, you are this. Because they come and learn from wherever I do. What company in Africa did I collect money from them that I'll educate them? I teach them in the engineering. And they instructed control. Before witches do anything, they do it spiritually before physically. That he should shoot me spiritually and they'll attack me physically. This is an act of war. If we don't strike, remember the alien searchlight 2 are watching. The aliens will invade Earth. And the prophecy of alien invasion in Daniel 7 in the Bible will come to pass. We have to let the whole wide world know the Africans are guilty. Because I'm the one doing the work. I have a manual. And the manual that I'm using is end with vampires and werewolves. I'm the one chosen for what I'm doing. I don't understand why someone will come from nowhere and say, I'm using food to involve myself. I'm Jacob. If you are Jacob, I'm not here because of Jacob. They are stupid. So Joe Biden should address United Nations and prepare all the white countries, including Russia, Project Undisputed. Then we attack and fight. If they don't have hydrogen gas, nuclear weapons. I don't care on how their military are trying to avoid it. This is stupid. Somebody is doing something, it doesn't concern you. Let's say we are playing football match. You are not part of it. You came in there to misbehave. Let's say we are playing World Cup. Your team, your country didn't qualify. You came in to come and misbehave. And say, I'm Jacob. Jacob for where? Okay, are they ready to pay the money you have spent on my agency? Russia, China, and the rest. And they are in misbehaving fully. Am I the one who gave them their so-called witchcraft? What business do I have with them? Joe Biden have to speak to United Nations for all the white countries to come together as one. India will join because the Indian government is ready. Then the whole world will attack the Africans. There is no need to use soldiers. We have to use hydrogen gas. Gas them off. We pick fuel from them when we destroy them. Or else the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse will do their work. What is the meaning of this nonsense they are doing? Someone is doing something, it doesn't concern you. You went in that I'm coming to learn. Am I your teacher? What African country have paid me to educate them? And after they learn from you, they walk in their streets and calling you names. This person is mad. You are a Messiah. You die for our sins. How can your worst enemy be your Messiah? And the Islamic community in Africa, they call me Dajjal. The most painful part is when they give money to someone, they use it against him. When they give food to someone, they use it against him. There is no one in Africa that I gave him money to parasite him before. They who do evil consider themselves good. And me, who are not part of their stupidity, they call me their Antichrist. So I rule aliens written in Daniel 7. So I'm your so-called Antichrist. Am I stupid like you? So they went to places tarnishing my image, telling all sorts of nonsense. What I want ECOWAS to know is I have no contract with ECOWAS. Akufo-Addo, John Mahama, and all the fools in Ghana Parliament bringing war to Ghana and Africa. Listen, if you think Joe Biden have staged a coup in Mali and you think you are a man, go and attack Biden. Me, I rule aliens, and you fool Akufo-Addo and your fools. I'm in Ghana. I'm not in like Kenny Jonas in the US. I'm here. This is a military uniform. I don't give a fuck on your threat saying we will shoot you in the head and our stupidity will disappear. You can come and arrest me. You people are stupid. What business do I have with you? If you think Putin have staged a coup in Niger, attack Putin, like the way I think you people are offending me, I'm telling you, you are stupid. The backup are not here yet. It's only Putin who brought his people to protect me in your desert, in your borders. The other Akufo-Addo went to ECOWAS to complain. And the time he went to ECOWAS, he went to beg. United Nations, he went to beg. I'm afraid Putin have his troops all over my borders. If you are afraid, why are you fooling? You fools will fool and will go and beg the white people. And the same you fools will threat, will kill your agent. Who killed who? You are a fool. I'm telling you, Akufo-Addo, you are stupid. Your mama, you are a fool. Come and arrest me. The war, those in the grounds, you know we are already at war. Let's start. I'll lead the front line and show you the meaning of true war. This is nonsense. Somebody is doing something. It doesn't concern you. You just jump in and started misbehaving. If they too stage a coup in your country, you begin to talk. And the military, I don't know, these cockroaches, what do they have? Civilian government. You are not even a military. You are leading a country to war for soldiers to die for your stupidity. What I'm doing is a spiritual work in the pyramid of Egypt. I have a manual, a new world order agenda for us to unite the whole galaxy, like the way King Nebuchadnezzar started, so that aliens will come and live peaceful with humans, like the way you watch it in your stupid movies, the blueprint. I'm the leader, selected by the aliens and all the gods. You are in Africa. You are a fool. What I know, there is no head of state in Africa who can contest me in anthropology. You don't even know how to rule. Even if you go and borrow from the West, you use it to pay workers. If you borrow money, we use the money to work, to gain profit. You go and borrow to pay workers, and you are owing unsustainable debt, saying you use the money in my classified account to pay your debt. What is the meaning of that nonsense? If you think Putin, Joe Biden have staged a coup in Mali, Putin have staged a coup in Niger, and the rest, attack Putin, my friend. Stop staging the coup. If he retaliates, then you fight. My agency are aliens. They are classified. It got nothing to do with your stupid country. And I don't even want your stupidity to come in because you are disgracing the African Americans. Me, I don't use convoy in Ghana. I live as a classified agent as a normal layman. And these fools are fooling every day, telling me what to do. What did you know? They are stupid. They are foolish. They are very stupid. So if you think Russia, US, England, France have staged a coup in your country, that 4 countries, one country alone can destroy the whole of Africa. You can manufacture toothpick, toothbrush, baby diaper, toilet roll. Even the sugar you eat in your country is chemicals. It's poisonous. The drugs you use are poison. You don't think about your broken economy. You are thinking about fighting aliens with your witchcraft. God is very wise to see you useless. What would you have done if you are having a space program? If Akufo-Addo thinks he can fight US, he should attack the US president. Then he will bring the US forces like the way the NATO alliance are in Russia, then we begin the war. If Putin is part of the coup in Niger, he too will join. Project on this, all the West will come together as one, then we have our war. I know the Constitution is forbidden for anyone to stage a coup. Those who are captured are punishable by death. But if I've signed a contract with Western companies and I'm educating them spiritually because the countries are many, and you come in and say you are Jacob, and because you are a fool, you are threatening that controls you use gun to shoot me spiritually so that someone will come physically. I think we have to use hydrogen gas to gas you because you have not paid me a damn. And I'm not here for Jacob. I'm here for the gods of Egypt. If people don't respect you, it's because you are a fool. Your mama, Akufo-Addo, and your fuckers, you are all stupid. That is why the Western people don't respect you. I'm not a source for you to gain respect. That we will use animals on your face spiritually to gain respect. Am I the source of your stupidity? Me, I'm not corrupt. I'm the richest person on the planet. But for the good of the country, I'm living classified like nobody until the dream of the gods come to pass. The Statue of Liberty that you see, you know the meaning of it. It's made up of clay because God knows it's the clay who will bring the end of the world. The leg represents the broken chains. The statue is holding a torch, represent the stars. And the feet, the building is built in the form of the Ring of Solomon. That one day, the United States will rule the entire galaxy. Our dream, the planets we want to rule, that is why US go to space. Is many than the population of the African 3 billion useless Africans that brigade designed COVID-19 to destroy. And if he would have destroyed them on time, this thing wouldn't have happened. The planets in the galaxy, when you go to school, your teachers teach you lines that you have only 9 planets. If Akufo-Addo and your mama think the 9 planets, the planets are 9, so you are many than the planets is a lie. The planets in the universe is more than the population on Earth, even in our solar system. And it's the dream of United States to unite all those planets, all those aliens, for them to kneel to one king. And we are bringing the superpower of the galaxy to US. Our dream got nothing to do with your stupidity you are doing in your ECOWAS. So if you are a fool because you were born a fool. Your witchcraft animals putting on my head spiritually cannot give you knowledge. The times knowledge can be given by birth. or from God. The time Solomon was crowned king, he prayed to God, God, give me knowledge to rule my people. He never looked for witches' animals and started misbehaving with the country with dreams. USA is dreaming of ruling the whole universe to bring superpower to US, to Earth, so that all aliens will submit their command to United Nations or Russia or England or any of the countries that have a space program or China or wherever or Japan and many more. You fool, you cannot manufacture toothpick, toothbrush, baby diaper, even shoes, even your African wear. The colors are exported from China. Because you have no dream, because you are stupid, and because you have nothing better for your youth who are crossing the Sahara and dying in the Sahara and fighting to go to people's countries, you are interfering in the dream of ruling the whole cosmos. Because you don't believe in God. You believe in animals. Because all your false prophets are witches. They don't see God. They only practice witchcraft. So they destroy anything they see. Let me tell you one thing about the false prophets. The time King Nebuchadnezzar was king, he burned all false prophets for failing to interpret a dream. Do you know why? Any country that harbor false prophets, that country is doomed. Why am I saying that? Anytime they see a true prophet in their nation, they will begin to attack him. And that true prophet, if a false prophet cares a nation, it doesn't work. But when a true prophet cares a nation, it works. So when they attack him with their witchcraft, like the way the prophets are in Ghana are saying they want spiritual. So those prophets, those false prophets, when they see the genuine ones, they attack them. That is why Gaddafi killed all the false prophets in his country. And you see, Libya was working better than the rest of the African countries. I'll continue this next time by my information to Akufo-Addo and his ECOWAS that what I'm doing is a bigger dream. The planets we are uniting is more than the population on Earth. So if you are a fool and you are Jacob, the aliens who are coming to Earth, the number of planets they are coming from is more than your stupid population in Africa. So if you are Jacob, go and do your Jacob stories in Manshia Palace. I'm not your Messiah. I'm not your king. I have no business with you, and you don't pay me. I have no contract with you. If we think Joe Biden have a coup in Mali, so you are the ECOWAS chairman, attack Biden, and you see the jet fighters in your country. Stop fooling like a coward and a hypocrite. A true warrior attack from the front. They don't linger from the shadows. So all of you, you are stupid. John Mahama, ECOWAS, Nigeria president, you are all stupid. I'm in Ghana. If you think I've insulted you, you are stupid and you want war. Joe Biden stage a coup in Mali. If you don't understand, misbehave and see what will happen. You're all stupid, all of you. All the ECOWAS, you're all shit fuckers. Fuck you all. The witches are here spiritually, so those who can see spiritually, the ordinary person, you don't see anything. You see only me. But if you have eye on your forehead, you will see there are other witches. Yeah. It is funny. So that is my message to all. Give us the day we will start the war. Thank you.